So here we have for sale a 2015 Polaris RZR XP for 1000 EPS, so electric power steering. Back in 2015, I believe, one of the first years for the electric power steering, so that's why it was a big deal. And the 4, obviously, it's a 4-seater, it's a 1000 cc, 2-cylinder, non-turbo. Just kind of giving a little bit of a walk around through what has been done to the vehicle, starting with the front. So it's got an aftermarket front bumper on it, which I also have a skid plate for it that bolts on there. This has full Sylvania lights on it because this vehicle was actually used in some Sylvania off-road lighting advertising way back, about a year ago. So it has a 10-inch Ultra combo light bar. It has 3-inch Ultra Cube lights on the A-pillar here, and then it has a 40-inch Ultra combo light up on the roof mount there with the Sylvania mounts. All wired to switches that are on the dash. It has, I put a front tow hook on it because I was gonna race in DP4 and they required a front tow hook, which actually comes kind of handy when I put it on my trailer. It has 14-inch Method beadlock wheels, which I tried to find them on their website and I don't think they make them anymore. So this is kind of a, I guess, a unique wheel now, because they don't make them. BF Goodrich KM3 30-inch tires, which have been recently put on. It has a Triumph Motorsports aftermarket roll cage. It has full steel doors on all 4 doors. It has Axia Alloys 5.5-inch round mirrors. Window nets from Crow Safety Gear that I installed that actually double as a secondary door latch, because as you can see, it has flown open once on this side. And then they bolts up here, so you can unbolt them. You can take them out if you didn't want them in there. I raced this in AMA District 38, and their rules are, we'll say, one of the more lenient ones. So that's why I added the fire extinguishers and the window nets and some other little things, yellow flashing light in the rear. And it actually won the Pro Stock Championship in 2024. So I did a full season and won that championship. When I first bought it, took it on the first ride and the fuel pump went out. So it has a relatively new fuel pump in it, probably within the last couple of years. I put on the All Things UTV tender springs, which raised the car up a little bit. It also gave it, if you look at like a lot of the RZRs with their stock tender spring, this is like fully collapsed when it's sitting at static ride height. And so it actually gives it some more suspension, which is kind of nice. I've replaced recently all of the engine mounts and the transmission mount, the rubber mount, the isolators. It has super ATV radius rods. That's one of the things I bent one time, not even racing, just I think when we were doing a lot of the filming for the lights, I bent one of them, and so I replaced them with the super ATVs, which have been pretty good. Haven't had any problems with them. It has an SDI motor plate. So the SDI motor plate, these have a relatively weak engine to transmission mount system, and they're known for flexing a lot and creating a clutch misalignment. So STI Racing makes a motor plate that you bolt in between, and it kind of adds a little bit of strength to it. So I've added that. The axles are stock. I've blown one belt on it. From when I bought it from the guy who was the original owner, he said he never blew a belt on it, and I blew one belt on it. I put all the clips, the fast clips in for the clutch cover. So it has, after I blew that belt, I put a new belt on, and haven't changed it since. It has mother clutcher, primary and secondary clutch, probably done within the last 6 months, I would say. I think I did them in like December, and it's now April. Walker Evans shocks, which I rebuilt the rears first, and then I rebuilt the fronts later. Walker Evans Racings did those. because they're right here in Riverside. So I had them do those. So they're pretty fresh. Maybe they have, I think the rears probably have a couple, the rears are probably, they were done earlier, so they probably have a few more races on them. Maybe that full season. The fronts have maybe half a season. So when I bought it, it had it had a bench seat in it, and it was a pain in the ass because to get to the battery you'd have to take the whole seat out. So I went and got the stock seats for the rear, and I like that better. Open this up. It has PRP belts, aftermarket seats up front, has a aftermarket steering wheel. It has this assault ring around the speedometer. I don't really know what that does. It has door bags here, which are kind of nice. It has door bags in the back too, which are also kind of nice. Fire extinguisher on the inside, fire extinguisher on the outside. Oh, this spare tire carrier pops up, so you can get to the top of the engine and you can put stuff back there, like tool bags or things like that. It's currently registered till like June, I think. I rebuilt the diff, put a new bearing in, because the seal was leaking, so I decided to do the bearing at the same time. New carrier bearing. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other things. I put a fuse block in. When I bought it, the lights were all wired to like the same circuit, and it would blow the fuse. And so I put a new fuse block in it, and now it doesn't happen. It has interior lights, which are nice if you're riding in the dark and you need to see inside. Fires up pretty quickly. And right now there is a check engine light on, which says it's for a low voltage short on the heater on the O2 sensor. So I think there's a wire short somewhere, which I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, fires right up. There's the check engine light, and I'll even go, I'm trying to fix it now. I would like to get it fixed before somebody buys it, but there is the check engine light code, as you can see it. Yeah, but it runs fine even with that on, so not really sure how important it is. From what I've read, I guess when that code happens, it runs a little richer. It's not horrible. But yeah, oh, I was gonna put a radio and an intercom in it, so I put this PCI mount in, but I never got around to putting an intercom or a radio in it. So it has that because there's like a box here that it comes with stock, which is I wasn't using this for like a GPS. Let's see. Yeah, so it's pretty basic. It's relatively stock and super reliable. Like I said, I think the fuel pump went out that one. That's the only like issue I ever had with the car, was the fuel pump went out that one time. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty basic car. Oh, it does have, so it came stock with these LED headlights, and Sylvania came out with a LED headlight bulb. So these are headlight housings from a General, and they have those LED Sylvania bulbs, which to me look brighter than the stock LED headlights. But I still have the stock LED headlights if you wanted to swap them back. Yeah, that is all that I can think of. I'm trying to think if there's anything. It has aluminum roof with this fasteners. It has the whip mounts. Also has a whip mount in the back with a plug, so you can plug in a whip if you want to, if you're into that. I don't know. It's just a basic, reliable car. I changed the spark plugs when I got it, so those are still the. And I did countless oil. I mean, before every race, I did an oil change and an air filter. So it's always had a fresh oil change and air filter pretty much the whole race season. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good car. Yeah. It's got 3,300 miles on it, I think. I think I bought it with 2,200 around there. And yeah, there you go. Oh, I did the front A-arm bushings. That's another thing. I did the front A-arm bushings at some point throughout the early part of last season. So those front AR bushings, and I grease them all the time. Yeah, they're pretty new as well. So yeah, there you go. It's for sale, so make offers and things.